All right. Hello, August 17th. Yesterday was my 41st birthday. Yay! So I have decided that for this morning's 10-minute vlog, I'm going to try to do kind of what's called a UGC, basically creating user-generated content where I talk about a product. So I have struggled my entire life with being artistic and liking makeup, long story short. And I grew up in a household where makeup was seen as if you use it, you're less of a woman. You're not being real, you're whatever. So, to combat that and change that, I am going to share with you what I have done and what's worked for me for my look today. The first thing that I did was with this little guy and this little guy. I think it'll be reversed because of my camera. I'll have to figure that out sometime. But it's a Revlon full cover foundation, number 240, and it's matte finish. I have naturally oily skin, so I always have to do the matte finishes. Otherwise, I look like I just got done doing a really heavy workout at the gym. So I put a little bit of it on my hand, and I got a really great tip to, whenever you're trying a new foundation, try to blend it into your wrist and your hand and see if you can make it look nice. If you can get the no brush strokes and no blotting and that kind of stuff, then it will work great for you. So that's my base. What I did there was I did under my eyes. I did a little bit on the edge of my nose just to kind of see what it did, a little bit on my cheeks, once again to see what it did, and a little bit on my chin. And then I just kind of pushed it in very gently until it seemed to blend in. Then I took a Maybelline. This is a 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation, number 128, which was great for me, and the big brush, and it's kind of a short big brush. I don't know what they're called. But it is by EcoTools, which I love because I like the environment and I'd like to have it be sticking around for my children. So with this one, I put 3 spots here, 2 here, 1 here, 3, and then 1, and I just gently dabbed it around. I'll be honest, when I first put it on, I thought it wasn't going to blend very well, and I thought I was doing lots and lots of mistakes because I don't really have that much experience with makeup, even though I am 41 years old. So being able to blot it around and go gently, my biggest takeaway from this is to be patient with yourself. Definitely be patient with yourself. Once I got that through there, I topped it off with like a loose Eco brush and the Maybelline Stay Powder. Like I said, I'm very oily, so putting the powder up on top, it actually really helped just kind of blend everything together for me and make it seem more smooth, I guess is the best way for me to say it. So those were what I used for the foundation. Next, I used Almay's Color and Care Tint Stick. I chose it's 300 and it's called Rose Flush. Yes, I'm a sucker for anything that has the word rose in it, as you can tell. But it's just like a little, it's kind of like an oversized lipstick. And all I did was just a gentle little dab on my cheeks. And then I used the big brush to just kind of blend it in. And since I am outside a lot, I'm able to already naturally see where the sun hits me, and that's where I put it on. Some women want to go look their natural, and some women want to look not their natural. So whatever style you do, I try to do just work with my natural because honestly it's less work. I mean, what can I say? I have limited energy in my 40s. The next thing I did was, I like this little thing by e.l.f. It's called I Love You a Latte Bite Size Eyeshadow. I put, oh, look at that, I did not. I was intending to put, I guess we will practice here. There we go. I was always taught put it heavy underneath and then gently bring it up into the eyebrow, which I did fill out using a brown pencil eyeliner from LA Colors. I like theirs the most for me because I have such tiny, thin little hair, you wouldn't even know I have eyebrows. So I can't have something that's very thick or very black because otherwise I look like I just took a permanent marker and made a line. Some women like that look, I don't. So I did the eyebrows. Now I am filling in the eyeshadow underneath and bringing it up into the top. There we go. So now that part is done. And for the lips, Quibest. Quibest? I don't know. And it doesn't say a color on it, but these came in a variety pack. So these have worked the best. I did try one that says that it's a Super Stay 24-hour color, and it lasted less than half an hour. I'm not exaggerating. So it just did not work for mine. And then the eyeshadow that mascara, that's the word I was looking for. The mascara that I used does not work to what I like. It seems to be clumping a lot. It doesn't really seem to show the length. Once again, my hair is my eyelashes are really thin. I'm not sharing what doesn't work for me because it might work for you. It might work for you. I just share what works for me, and I'm not going to trash something just because it doesn't work for me. We're all different, and I really appreciate companies giving a variety of things, but that also means some things aren't going to work for you, and I don't think we should bash it just because it doesn't work for you. It might work for someone else. So the next thing I did was I put my hair back, and I love how I can get little gray hairs, and I love it. I can't wait to have fully gray hair and white hair. It'll be so cool. I have to use a dry texture hairspray because if I don't, it looks like I literally just put water on my head. Very lightly, kind of far away from my head, I'll do the spray and let it just kind of settle for a minute. Once that has settled, then I can go over with an extra hold and actually do like the back of the head, the side of the head, and the top, because my hair is so thin. The moment I get outside in the wind, I mean, it's straw hair. It's gone. So I really love it. I'm able to go through and do my studies for the day and go outside and walk the cats and go for hikes to break up my day being in front of the computer now. And yeah, that is my test tutorial of everything that I have done. Stepping out of the tutorial and into the vlog part of it, I could do this. I could do this for a living. Just choose different products and try them out. I mean, maybe I could learn how to do makeup. I haven't learned, it's just painting. It's just painting on your face. And maybe I could foresee myself being okay with a life like this. I've been told my whole life that I'm like a bad person for being good with content creation or being comfortable with the idea of content creation. And going from the idea to the actual presenting of it has blocked me in the past, but now, I broke my back. Literally, I worked so hard I broke my back. So maybe it's time that I stop doing all the back-breaking labor that the people in my childhood told me was a good thing, and I start embracing working smarter and not harder, enjoying life. I mean, we never know how long we actually have, so I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna put on some EOS lotion because my hands feel a little dry. And yeah, I didn't post yesterday on purpose. It was my birthday, and I think that I shouldn't set myself up to work on my birthday. As I'm starting this journey, I need to set myself up for success, and I think the biggest part of that will be learning how to get myself into a routine, into a schedule, and sticking with it. One that allows me to work, but also to not obsess. So I hope you all have a beautiful day.